Hello everybody. We'll have to do we'll be talking something actually here today. And that's OS. OS. Operating system. Operating system. Now we'll be talking about AIOS operating system. It sounds a little bit different, but we have to do some things about it. And it's beautiful this way when we know we have to do something about it. Like, definitely the operating system starts like this. Definitely. Definitely. There's a search button out here. There's a search button out here. This is the search button. Yeah, we have search out here. The search out here. Let me make it capital. We'll search out here. So you keep the search here. When you keep the search here, you're supposed to know definitely that you should bring out some things. Your search should have a mode actually of a profile, of user profile, and that profile should actually be here. And someone can add to that profile definitely. Any iOS. So this is not just an OS for just one private person, it can be for everybody. So once you can add your name into this OS or your profile into this OS. So you can write add profile. And here should be the profile, your profile. Here should be your profile. And apart from this, definitely, as you have your profile actually added to this place, you may have so many things laid out here, like your software, your software, your drivers, definitely, your hard disk, and then that's your partition hard disk, your iCloud, and your distinctive partition motherboard, which can be digital. So you might have your software here. This is actually your software. This is actually your drivers. Why, these are your drives. Why these? It's a partition RAM. Because many humans are actually in your system. About partition RAM. It's a partition RAM, definitely. And then definitely you might have something that is actually beautiful, which might be your room system. Definitely it's going to be partition room. And then you might have something actually that's laid out here that might be your partition peripheral. Your partition peripheral. Let's just write PP. Partition peripheral. PP. Partition. Partition. For your keyboards and all that. And then you would definitely, we need something out here spread out, because you need an iCloud systems here definitely laid out in your motherboard. And then you might have what? Partition iClouds. Partition clouds. Partition cloud. And all this actually is actually working with what your profile. So you see the workflow, they're working with your profile, and this all this are seated on something called your motherboard. So this is actually your motherboard. So everybody can work in this PC. This is your this software should be partitioned to. This driver should be partitioned. And this drive should be partitioned. So that you don't get into the next person drive or seconds. And these should be profiles I mailed on, that's registrations and all that to get in. And now we want to do something out here that looks a little beautiful. So now this is your descriptive mode is definitely. So you have to know where your software lies. So you know from year to year is where your displays are, your software displays. So here is your software displays. Here's your software. Here's your software display. Why year from year to year? From year to year, it's your WLAN. Your WLAN. And in this case, definitely you need something like a WLAN that is partitioned. Partitioned WLAN. So that you don't get into the WLAN of another person. And after that, definitely you need a diary. You need and this software display will be partitioned, so it will have your name attached to your softwares. And so here definitely we'll have P diary, partition diary. And then from here we have a GPS system in your computer, and the GPS system is your time definitely. It shouldn't be partitioned, it should be the same thing. It should be your time. And then if you have clouds, definitely it might share definitely with your diaries and all that. So we might add some other things to it later, but let's go into the body now. This is the computer body itself. This is your desktop. This is your desktop. This is your desktop. And you know it's going to be partition desktop. Partition desktop. Why is it partition desktop? You might have different people having the desktops, different desktops here. So you might have. So once you log in into your computer as ALIYO MOMOT, you see your desktop. So it will be here definitely. So this is an embedded system definitely. What I'm going to write on top is an embedded system, a backend system. Here you have Ali PC, Love PC, King PC. So once you check all this definitely, you see that all these people actually have the PC and they are partitioned. They are registered in this profile. So definitely it's embedded in the system, so this will not show. So if I register ALIYO PC, might show up as a desktop and I can work with ALIYO PC. See, all these are embedded in the systems actually. All these are embedded in the systems, they are part of it, but they have a reflective way through the open end definitely. So you can see them in the open end gradually, but they are embedded in the back end. So with this definitely we can have what is called an AIOS. An AIOS where you register and have a part of the computer. Your child can come and work, you can come and work with that one, and you all will have secrets with passwords. But before you get into this profile, you have to put password for your personal profiles. You have to put password here. It's a password. So because of this definitely, we know definitely that this is an AIOS. But there are some things that goes beyond this as an OS definitely, where your software, where this is actually the OS constituent part of it. But if we're talking about distribution tables, in terms of the OS distribution, you see data is actually coming splitting. For example, if we have databases definitely, like the databases might be stored it somewhere definitely, like the drives definitely or the RAMs definitely, and then we might see that when we ask the drive a question definitely, it might correlate with the data and give us a reply based on what? Descriptive and suggestive. This is what you should know a little bit about AIOS. Beautiful. I don't have to color it too much because it takes a lot of work to do more than this. So let me just color it like this. I'll leave it like this. Good. Created. ALIYO MOMOT. So I'm leaving you with this. It's a Professor Dr. Lee. Bye bye.